Alright, hey guys, my name is Anthony, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another My Team career mode series. This is episode 3, we're going to Spanish GP, and last time out, we sadly didn't score points. However, my teammate did manage to score points, so if you do want to see that video, make sure to go to the pinned comment section and you can get the playlist to this series. Otherwise, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get straight into some of these upgrades and get into the actual Spanish Grand Prix itself. I have Ben as my engineer. Yeah, it's not the best sign that you want. You don't want Ben Daly giving you the strategies, or else it's even worse than Ferrari. Oh no, this Aston Martin's gonna get in my way, and it's Stroll. I'm getting Strolled.
Vettel and Pierre Gasly, what has happened? We need to know who's gonna come out in front.
Alright guys, so if you're watching on YouTube, just about to get into qualifying, and this time we are not cheating. We haven't got the performance mod installed, so we are using just the normal car that we ourselves have developed. Alright, here we go. First lap in qualifying.
Look at this dude.
Let's see how we do. Are we going to bottle it? Are we going to get hashtag bushy washed again? One of the more difficult corners, turn 8. Oh my god. The rear actually snapped a little bit there. Oh, car turned in really nicely there. But then it walked us out a bit here. I wonder if we've overheated the tires a little bit. Alright, so we're above Albon, but we're behind Ocon at the moment. We'll check to see how well we've done overall as time goes on. Oh no. We're under pressure again, guys. We're under pressure again. We're the only person out. This was exactly like it was at Imola. It pretty much equaled our banker there in the first sector. Again, locking up, but it's not really hurting us too much. There we go. Gonna improve by about a 10th. Don't think that's gonna get us above Ocon. It does actually. By how much? Only a couple thousandths ahead of Ocon here.
Look at this dude.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be quite tight to get into Q2. Right, let's see how we can do here in this final lap. Oh, we're watching out really wide there. Oh my god. And we are using a lot more of the track on this lap. Yeah, we're using a lot more of the track than we usually do.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
We are improving by a decent amount. Ooh, that was a really good last chicane. Let's go. 2.5 attempts. It keeps us in P14, but I think that will secure us a Q2 spot, even though we're only really going to be able to do a banker on all tires. Oh no. Lance Stroll got a better lap. Where does that place us? P15 hopefully? Yes, P15 we get through. Our teammate is in P21. Oh my god. Only losing out to Kevin Magnussen. Callum is not having a good qualifying session. We always seem to be getting faults at the beginning of Q2. What's happening here? Ferrari was on his in lap as well. Just shows how much slower we are. Yeah, well there you go. I didn't expect to move any positions, to be honest. Fernando Alonso, for the 3rd race in a row, gets into Q3 by qualifying in P10.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix. A race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, a track that will certainly force the drivers to push themselves. It consists of a very impressive main straight going into turn 1. It's a straight that also offers a DRS zone, so it's likely to be a hot spot for overtakes. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1, so how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly and Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Ocon, Sebastian Vettel and Strolled, Raikkonen, Anthony, Antonio Giovinazzi and Mick Schumacher, Russell, Latifi,
Look at this dude.
Ireland and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
All right. Well, front row lockout from Red Bull, and then front, I guess second row lockout from Mercedes. So what I'll do is, I think I'll start on the mediums this time. Instead of starting on the harder compounds like we did in Imola, we'll start on the mediums and try and gain as much position as we possibly can. All right, here we go. Spanish GP, Smackdown. Here comes the Spain. We're ready. 33 laps. Got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. Probably one of our worst starts, I'm going to say. Even though it didn't look too bad. Oh, Bottas, he's squeezing us a little bit here. That was a bit of a squeeze from Bottas. We had to lift quite a lot. Just because the car's a lot heavier than it was in qualifying. There we go. We've got a huge amount of cars here. I thought the soft guys would have been a bit further ahead. We go down the inside of Stroll, getting our revenge for free practice. Alright, up to P14. We made 2 positions so far, so not so bad. Sort of wondering how our pace is going to be compared to the Alpines. Usually I'm able to keep up with Ocon quite well. Not sure how that's going to work in Spain. I wouldn't say Spain is one of my stronger tracks, to be honest. So, might be a bit more difficult, but I'm hoping to still get a good result compared to Imola anyway. I mean, Stroll's doing a very good job of keeping like within 5 tenths of us. Might need to use some more ERS. Alright, well we have a pretty bad exit.
DRS will be enabled this
So
lap.
we're going to have to use that ERS to try and not get overtaken here.
Car ahead and in the DRS zone.
And we are now outside of the DRS to Ocon, which isn't ideal. We're going to have to do a lot of work if we want to get back into the inside of this DRS. It's important to stay there. Still just about a tenth. Still just about a tenth off. So we're not going to get DRS here, but I'm hoping if we can have a good last sector, we can get DRS. I'm using a lot of my ERS as well. Okay, we are gaining slight time on Stroll, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. I think for now we just need to focus on potentially even just staying ahead of Stroll rather than thinking about Ocon right now. Bottas on those softs are going to wear out relatively soon. So I'm not too concerned about Bottas, let's say. I think the only way I'll be like super concerned is the DRS, of course.
Okay, we have an issue with the control electronics box. That's going to do additional damage to all other power unit components.
Oh no. Jeff, stop telling me bad news, man. Just tell me how good I'm doing. 76 on the central electronic box. Once again, we're defending like a lion against Lance Stroll. I think Lance Stroll's sick of our defending capabilities there, because this isn't the first time that we've been able to defend from him for a good couple of laps. Well, guys, we've got an issue with the car
It's
currently.
not good news, I'm afraid. Seems like an engine issue. Good news, it looks like the fault has been fixed.
Okay, Jeff. Fuck off. As we pass Alonso in the pits, Jeff just gave us the biggest scare ever. He tells us that it's an engine issue. I'm here thinking, okay, well, we're probably going to have to retire, right? And then immediately tells me that the problem's been fixed. Alright, well, amongst all that chaos, Lance Stroll did manage to get past us, which is a bit of a rip. And I think we're going to see the pace difference between us and the Aston Martin very, very soon. Alright, we've got some more of the soft guys pitting. Ricardo, namely.
A new strategy
Gasly,
is
Hamilton,
available on the MFD.
Charles and Verstappen all in the pits. And Jeff wants us to go up until lap 16. Again, similar to Imola, I think we're just going to play it by ear. See how good the mediums feel by then. Max Verstappen already an entire pit stop ahead of us. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've actually been able to follow Stroll a little better on this lap. Wasn't expecting that. I say that now and watch, I'm about to have the worst Sector 3 I think you've ever seen. Oh, okay. Commentator's curse didn't hurt us too much this time. Thank God.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Oh, look at Spain. Yeah, of course. Anthony, your components. Yeah, they're not doing too well. So we have to go around the outside of George Russell. I'm not sure why he's only got one L. And I guess maybe he takes half the L's that Lance Stroll does, and that's why Stroll has 2 and Russell only has 1. Even though we're not in the same race, I don't care. You're gonna have to pass me on merit. Because I'm looking to keep up with Stroll. Let's quickly check our components. 79%. Are we gonna make it to the end?
Okay, some information on signs. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
I mean, to be honest, Call of Signs doesn't really matter too much to us just because the Ferrari's so far ahead of our Audi. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is a very tense part of the race that I wasn't expecting to have. We're still somehow in the DRS of Russell. I think it's just because Stroll is still ahead of him. But Russell's going for the move. Is he going to take it? Probably. Even before the braking zone, he manages to get past. Whereas for us, Perez, again, didn't manage to get past us. So he's really going to be annoyed here. Just because he's losing a lot of time to Russell right now. The longer he stays behind us, the longer he's going to be behind Russell once he eventually gets through. You know what I'm thinking, guys?
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
I'm thinking of going for a mega undercut here.
Understood, stopping this lap.
I think we're going to pit on lap 13 instead of lap 14. Just in case, because I do want to undercut Stroll if possible. So, it might be better to pit on this lap just in case Lance Stroll is still going to pit on lap 14. Which I assume is going to be roughly when he was going to pit, because it's when we were going to pit. Right, I'm having PTSD, guys, from Imola, so I had to brake super early there just in case. All right, let's see where we've come out. Probably going to be about, yeah, maybe even P19 actually.
Go, go, go.
P20.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous
P21.
driving if you cross over
The
into
only
the track.
person that we're going to be in front of is Valtteri Bottas. 84%. I'm not sure we're going to make it. And if we are, it's going to be very close. Alright, there's Magnussen going into the pit. Is Stroll in the pits as well? I think he is.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.3 seconds.
Oh no, Stroll actually overcut us. And by quite a bit as well. I wonder if that's the fact that we took too long to get into the pits. If we broke too early. Could be a result of that, or it could just be that the Aston Martin is just that much quicker. Is there anybody that can mod? Can we get engine? Can we get engine changes? Max Verstappen out of the race. What?
Callum in the pits.
Max Verstappen has retired. The championship leader. He's won the first 2 races, and now he's out of the 3rd race. Not even his own fault as well. That's happy days for Lewis Hamilton. He's hoping to get some points back. Considering that he himself DNF. Oh no. Went a bit too deep. That's going to lose us a ton of time. Well, I think we can kiss the position from Stroll goodbye.
Managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Currently up to 88%. And we've still got about half the race to go as well. Oh my god, this has been a terrible session for Red Bull. That is both Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez out of this Grand Prix.
Look at this dude.
Red Bull fans are irate right now. Mercedes fans, I can see Toto right now.
Yellow
He's
flag.
jumping for joy. Toto Wolff is about to have a mega after party
Green flag.
once this race is finished. As we almost spin the car, and luckily managed to catch it. The car components again. 91%. I don't think we're making it to the end, guys. I don't think we make it to the end. We've still got 14 laps to go. And we're at 91%. I will say now, guys, if you are enjoying the My Team content and you end up missing a race live, don't worry, because I will be uploading edited versions down to my YouTube channel. There we go. That's Jeff telling us we're going to have a loss of power, and that's from the ICE and not the CE. So, yeah, 95%, and we've still got 11 laps to go. I think we're going to end up retiring here, guys. Daniel Ricciardo, I think he was on the 2-stop. P10 is right before our eyes, and yet it's so far. Alright guys, we've got 10 laps to go. I want to see some of you guys in chat. Are we going to make it to the end of the race?
Wood. Seems like the fault has resolved itself.
Are we going to make it to the end of the race? 1, if you think we are going to make it to the end of the race, and 2, if you don't. Our ICE problem has just fixed itself, so that's something.
Look at this dude.
Danny Rick for the fastest lap. McLaren's going strong right now. I'm seeing some 2s, I'm seeing 1. There's just no paper at 99%. We've somehow gained 30% wear on our CE in just this race alone. We've still got 8 laps after this, by the way. If I somehow make it to the end of this race, I deserve the biggest cookie in the world.
Are you
no!
okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Oh, 24 laps in and we have to retire. Oh. How... Oh, man. This is some bullshit. I can't believe that. Well, guys, we tried our best. We managed to gain almost 40% wear on our CE. 40% in a single race. We can't even restart as well. Oh well, there's our first retirement of the season. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh well. If you voted for yes, then I feel sorry for you.
Fantastic performance today. They should be proud.
Look at Toto's smile. What do you think, guys? Should we go and have a party with Toto? Because he's about to have the biggest party in the world. And look at that! George Russell with his first win in Formula 1. What do you guys think about that? How quickly do you think it's going to take George to get his first win in Formula 1 in real life? Alright, so to those of you who are watching on YouTube, George Russell gets his first win in Formula 1 with Charles Leclerc in P2 and Lewis Hamilton rounding off the podiums in P3. Toto Wolff is about to have the world's biggest party, and you'll see why in a second. Carlos Sainz in P4 with Yuki Tsunoda, Daniel Ricciardo, Lando Norris in P7, and then Sebastian Vettel in P8, Esteban Ocon in P9, and Pierre Gasly rounding off the points with Fernando Alonso. Once again, I believe this is the second time in a row that he started in P10 and finished in P11, I believe. And then Lance Stroll, Guan Yu Zhou, Alex Albon, Valtteri Bottas, Mick Schumacher, Nicholas Latifi, our teammate Callum Aylott in P18, and then Kevin Magnussen in P19. And then we have myself, Sergio Perez, Max Verstappen as the retirees of this race. What a race. I wasn't expecting both Red Bulls to go out there. But if we take a look at the standings now, Max Verstappen's lead doesn't really dwindle down that much because Lewis didn't really win. He only got a P3, so that's pretty good for him. But George Russell has caught up by a lot and is now only 7 points. 7 points behind Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez, all the way down to P8. Where was he before? I'm not entirely sure. Me and Callum Aylott are around the same place, P13 and P14, not too bad. As for the constructors, we moved down to P8. So we are now the lowest team in the standings with more than 1 point. So that's not ideal because we are a point behind our two rivals, Aston Martin and Alpine. Alright, well, we are definitely going to need to focus on our durability, it seems. But yes, we have got Monaco next, so that's going to be interesting. Well, that's great. Well, I wanted to try and upgrade our control electronics, but we actually can't. So, yeah. In the words of Winston Churchill, we are screwed. If you guys are watching on YouTube, this is going to be the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button, and I will catch you guys in my next career mode video.